Okay, here we go. So, free energy. Yes, a lot of people tout it. A lot of people talk about it. They call it low energy nuclear reaction. They call it excess energy. NASA's Lattice confinement fusion. There's many names. I mean, electromagnetic energy machine. The point here is that there are technologies that have been in the works for a long time. And yes, I am excited about it. But the problem stems, most people are sitting there, I've heard it over and over, out of Australia, out of South Africa, out of Japan. The point here is that this technology has been around for a long time. It has actually produced excess energy. In some cases, energy straight from the vacuum of space. We know it's there. We know it's happening. People go, well, then, explain it so I at least understand it. Let's see a device. Let's see something go commercial. Of course, if it went commercial, it would be reverse engineered immediately. I mean, we're all smart enough to know once China gets a hold of it, it's reverse engineered and everybody will have it. But the point here, what I'm trying to get to, is it's the education of the technology and understanding where we're at today. Yes, we're on the cusp of commercialization with some of these companies. Why grassroots companies? Why not big conglomerates get behind it? Why Google put 10 million into it and then stopped? Said, well, it doesn't work. We did 300 tests. Well, 300 tests when you spent 30 years trying to develop it is not enough. But we also realize the impact of free energy or excess energy. The impact is that the world will change exponentially. We will have free, clean, abundant energy. So we fill that scarcity, but it creates scarcity in other industries, other countries. Yes, it's great that we can impact an electrical grid with a wartime issue that's going on over there, behind the curtain, that if you actually do blow up the electrical grid, you can affect the whole country, or electrical grids for that matter. But if you remove that, what? Everybody has their own energy, decentralized, plug and play in their own house? Electric company, don't have to worry about me anymore. I'm good to go. All these are fascinating things. All these things have been in development for a long time. So why hasn't it happened? Why hasn't the money, big money, come into this and fund these companies that have actually proven excess energy? Now, if you look up low energy nuclear reaction, you already know it's viable. It's real. It's like one of the explanations is the Casimir effect. So if you sit there and you think about, well, in layman's terms, the Casimir effect is, well, imagine you have two thin metal sheets placed almost touching each other in space where there's no air, a vacuum. Now, according to the Casimir effect, which has been around since 1960, these sheets will surprisingly start to pull towards each other. Now, it happens because of strange behavior in these invisible particles called virtual protons. They exist in empty space everywhere around us. And actually, Tesla was the first one to talk about this abundance, this ether of space. But when these metal sheets are really close, they change these particles' behavior. They create an invisible pressure that pulls these sheets together. Now, scientists have been experimenting with this effect on these tiny particles, small machines, and actually, memes. I think they're called microelectric mechanical systems used in everyday devices, like smartphones. Now, the invisible force, they made a small plate rotate, changing its movement, its patterns, showing that this strange quantum effect could be used for powering and controlling small devices. Well, that's what's happening. They are tapping into that hidden power, and they're finding that the vacuum is around us. Tiny, high-tech appliances, even now being built on, scaling, stacking, and becoming more and more available for these labs to prove, but it needs to go commercial. So there are a few companies out there preparing to go commercial. Once again, I know you need to see it, you need to hear it. I can give you the science all day on where low energy nuclear reaction, lattice confinement fusion with NASA, hydrogen hot tube with Brillouin energy, clean planet, 10,000 times the chemical energy density. They call it quantum hydrogen. But we all know that excess energy, ultimately, whether you use water, nickel, palladium, deuterium, deuterons. I mean, all of these different elements, chemicals, they actually put together in certain formulas give you excess energy. Our objective here, and my objective is to get the information out, to get the money into all these companies. Yes, some of them don't need money. We know one of them that was doing an EV car in October that is putting the light back on and also doing solar and doing EV within the next 3 to 6 months. This will come out. You will see the commercial products. You will see it reverse engineered. But I know we're tired of hearing it. We want to see it. We want to know, put it in my hands. If it's not in my hot tub with my pizza and my beer and warming up my water, I don't want to hear about it. But that's the reason why I've traveled the world and done this, for the pure sense of knowing, understanding, is this real or isn't it? Well, I can tell you, guaranteed, patently, it is real. But these companies who covet their information because they know they want the recognition, so they're cemented and not sharing it with anybody. And of course, they want to be there for the money drop for all the work they've put into it. Well, it'll soon be happening. You watch my videos and you will see what's been occurring. And I'll put out more videos. Actually, I'm going to get more aggressive when it comes down to getting you the information and the developments that I've actually been able to recognize in this progress of this technology in the last year. And it's really exciting stuff. So please watch my videos. You'll get excited. A lot of people have already been involved with it, contacted me, and are wanting to get more involved and see this happen. It's just like ChatGPT AI. One day you don't know about it, the next day, boom, wildfire. But that's what's going to happen with this tenfold, because the margins of profits are there, and therefore Wall Street will be there when they see that commercial product work, and we're on the cusp of it. So watch my videos. I got more coming out. Thank you.